This message is not an ordinary thought meant for an ordinary moment. It is a call from a voice that hearts have longed to hear for ages. If these words have reached your ears, if your eyes have traced even a part of them, if your heart has felt the slightest movement within, then know this with certainty. You are one in millions. When Allah chooses someone, He does not call them out in a crowd. He calls them in silence. When the noise of the world fades, when a person feels restless in their own inner quiet and looks everywhere for support, that is when this message arrives. It is different from every message you have heard before because it does not only bring comfort to the heart, it pours strength into the soul. It does not just wipe away tears, it straightens the spine. It does not gently pat fear, it goes to the root of fear and pulls it out completely. Oh, my servant, if you are hearing this, know that a chapter of your life has ended in silence. The chapter where you lost to your own questions every night. The chapter where you prayed to Allah but lost belief in yourself. The chapter where you smiled in front of people and broke apart when you were alone. With this message, that chapter is being closed. Allah's law is this: He does not test anyone without purpose. And when a test becomes long, it is not punishment, it is preparation. The fire you passed through was not meant to burn you, but to strengthen you. The loneliness you endured was not meant to weaken you, but to connect you directly to Allah. Understand this clearly. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are among those upon whom Allah places His gaze of mercy and says, no more stepping back, no more stopping, no more fear. The same Lord who held you in the darkness will now teach you how to walk in light. And this light will not come from outside. It will ignite within your chest, a light that will not let you bow before anyone unjustly, a light that will not let you compromise with what is wrong, a light that will teach you that dignity is not begged for, it is lived. This message is powerful because it does not make you dependent on people. It teaches you to rely directly on Allah. And when trust is tied directly to Allah, no force in this world can shake a person. You may have felt recently that your heart has been passing through a strange restlessness, as if something is breaking and something new is forming at the same time, as if old dreams are quietly leaving and new intentions are entering you without noise. This restlessness is not weakness. It is the knock of change that Allah places in the hearts of His chosen ones, so they can step out of old fears. Remember this: to reach the place you were created for, you must leave behind the version of yourself you have outgrown. And letting go hurts the most, but that very pain will become your greatest strength. Through this message, Allah is telling you, do not make your past your identity. It was only one chapter of your story, not the whole book. Your destiny is still being written, and the pen that writes it never makes mistakes. If while hearing this you feel a warmth within, a stirring, a vibration you cannot explain in words, this is your faith rising again. This is the belief you buried somewhere under the noise of hardship. And today that belief is saying from within you, I am still alive. Do not ignore me. Because when a person holds on to belief, circumstances do not take long to change. This message also reminds you that you were never alone. Even if people left, even if those close to you failed to understand you, even if answers to your prayers seemed delayed, Allah was with you in every moment when you thought no one was there. And now that He is speaking to you through this message, it means He has prepared you for the next journey. This journey will not be easy, but it will not break you. It will shape you. It will show you how far you can go when you fully place yourself in Allah's hands. The time ahead is not meant to make you look great in people's eyes. It is meant to strengthen your character so deeply that people's eyes will naturally turn toward you. You will no longer be someone who explains yourself at every step. You will become someone whose silence speaks, whose patience becomes proof, whose presence alone makes others feel that you are made of different soil. If you feel a burden lifting from your chest, if it feels like an unseen force is straightening your back, know that this is the strength you were searching for. It did not come from outside. It was already within you. Allah has simply awakened it. And when Allah awakens someone's inner strength, they no longer need applause from the world. They become a leader of their own path. This message does not promise that you will never feel pain again. It promises that no pain will ever make you helpless again. You may cry, but you will not shatter. You may fall, but you will rise from the same place. You may get tired, but you will not give up, because now you know that your Lord sees you, hears you, and counts every step you take with faith. Listen carefully now, because these words are not born from human thought. This is the voice that knows every vein within you. It knows every tear you shed in secret. It recognizes every sigh you released in the silence of the night before Allah. This is not a coincidence. This is intention. Not every ear can carry the weight of this voice. Not every heart can bear the heat of this truth. At the point where you stand, a person either breaks or Allah makes them new. And you were not chosen to break. You were chosen to be rebuilt. Allah has seen your patience when you did not even know when the reward would come. He has seen your prayers when circumstances did not change. He has seen you when you grew tired and quiet, yet never turned away from Him. That is why He speaks to you directly now. Because those who are patient are answered through His voice. A reward is opening for you, not only in wealth, but in peace. Not only in what you hold in your hands, but in what settles deep in your heart. The obstacles on your path will no longer stop you the way they once did. The very things that tried to block you will begin to push you forward. The situations you feared, the people you stayed silent before, the decisions you kept delaying, all of them will now testify that you are chosen by Allah. The reward for listening has already been written. Not everyone is given the ability to truly hear. Those who hear, change, and those who change are showered with blessings. Blessings not only in income, but in time, in relationships, in health, and in thought. You will feel abundance even in little. You will not feel alone in crowds, and fear will not touch you even in solitude. You once thought your prayers were not accepted. You doubted your own faith. But know this, acceptance of prayer does not always appear before your eyes. Many prayers are accepted in your character. Many are accepted through your patience. Many are accepted by removing people who were never meant to stay. Not a single prayer of yours was wasted. Every word, every sigh is preserved in Allah's treasury, and now its time has come. You will see doors open suddenly. Help will reach you without asking. Hearts will soften when your name is mentioned. This will not be coincidence. It will be Allah's plan. When Allah lifts someone, He lifts them quietly, so no envy can harm them, no pride can enter them. You were never created to carry your past forever. You were created to release it. What you lost was not punishment, it was preparation. Space was being made so your hands could be empty enough to receive what is coming. Allah empties before He fills, and the filling has begun. From now on, you will be among those for whom Allah creates paths. Where there is no door, He will place courage. Where there is no support, He will place faith. When you walk, you will feel that you are not walking alone. His help walks with you. His mercy walks with you. And no one can stop the one who walks with Allah. The greatest reward does not always arrive with noise. Sometimes it arrives as peace. Peace that does not put you above others, but makes you better than your former self. You will no longer underestimate your worth. You will no longer measure your value by people's opinions. Because when Allah accepts someone, He makes them rich from within. And one who is rich within is never frightened by lack on the outside. Hold on to this voice. Walk firmly with Allah's name. He will open paths you never imagined. You will reach places you never thought possible. And then you will understand the delay was not rejection, it was preparation. My servant, today the reward for listening is this. You are being freed from fear. The weight is lifting from your heart. Your soul is breathing anew. And over your prayers, the words "not yet" are being replaced with "it will happen." So rise now. Leave behind the weakness within you. Hold your faith firmly, because I have chosen you. And the one I choose cannot be rejected by the world. The one I hold cannot be brought down by circumstances. And the one I decide to reward, his life never remains ordinary again. This is my word. This is my promise, and my promise is never false. My servant, now I am telling you the words your soul was prepared to hear through so many trials. Listen carefully and let them settle deep within you. This is not a dream. This is my promise, and my promise does not float in the air. It comes down to the ground and becomes reality. I saw you when you did not let your heart burn with jealousy at others' success. I saw you when your hands were empty, but your heart was full of gratitude. I saw you when you endured injustice but did not take support from what was forbidden. And that is why today I say to you, I am going to give you an inheritance worth millions.